Found it. How about now? Can you hear me now? Hear the guitars, my voice? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you guys for the feedback. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. Tanya, hello. Welcome. And Naga, welcome, Naga. Epic. Thank you so much, man. I was confused because it says I can't hear anything. I just swiped to another stream and that works. So that was weird. But thank you, Epic, for the feedback. I appreciate it. No sound again. Everybody's telling me there's sound. You're the man, P. Twin Daddy, let's go. Hello. So you guys can hear me or cannot hear me? Guitars and vocals. Check, check, check. 1, 2. So you can hear me. It works now 100%. Okay, cool. Cool. Stop confusing me, the Epic. You're so confusing this morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. And Care, hello. Please tell me what paint you use on the... No, this isn't paint. Came from the factory this way. I don't paint guitars. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm not talented like that. I purchased this way. I bought it back in 2017 when they came out with this is called the Gem 777. So Ibanez Gem 777 reissue, because they came out in 1987 originally, then they stopped. Then they came out again in 2017 and I bought it, not thinking anything of it because I hadn't seen the guitar before, or kind of sort of have seen it but didn't know much about it. I just liked the way it looked and I purchased it, not realizing that, you know, this is a collector's item now. I still play the fuck out of it. I don't care. Every guitar gets love. It's got its dings and scratches already. I don't know from where, but the paint in the back had faded out. That's okay. A little touch-up paint shouldn't hurt. Teeny little chip of the paint. But funny enough, I still have the plastic on it on the back. I didn't realize until today. I was like, oh wait, I still have the plastic on it. I've never ripped it off. I just left it on. Evolution, I believe. The Evolution set. They sound really good, to be honest. All right, let's do a little bit of this. Let's go, baby. Hello, Doina? Doina. Is that right? Doina? Hello. Just rocking out a little bit to some old stuff I haven't played in years. Let's see, is this one? No, not that one.
De antwoorden zijn altijd al aanwezig.
Ah, this is fun. Man, I totally forgot that song, how to play it. That was one of my favorite ones to play, and the other one was, I think it's the audience is listening?
That's Stevie. That don't
No.
No, I'm very, very shy.
This is one. Ah, if I can remember What's up, Marcy? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember these songs, and now, oof, man, this was one of my favorite songs I used to play, and I haven't played this in a long time. I guess today's kind of like a Steve Vai tribute ish. All right, let me go around. So Eagle was happy Monday. Meta, let's go. Doina, hello. I don't know if you're still in here, Doina. Matias, let's go. Espectacular. Thank you. Meta, awesome, cool. And Marcy, hugs, Pete. Much love. Thank you so much, Marcy. I appreciate you. How's it sounding out there, by the way? Let's do a little bit of haven't done this in a minute. I'm gonna have fun with this one. This one's gonna be fun. You guys are kind of quiet out there. Usually you guys are rowdy and chatting it up. Let's see. Let's do some. Yes, this one right here. Hello. Love the name, by the way. That was fun. Let's go. That was lots of fun. Ah, man. Thank you, Meta. Why the name Dr. Crippling? Dare I ask? Lewin? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Hello. Nice to meet you. Elas? Yes, Ibanez. Ibanez Gem. 777. Reissue. Kevy, thank you so much. Jesse, hello. And welcome to the stream. I'm gonna play the other David Lee Roth song that I love playing. If I find it. Here it is. All right, hold on. Let me pause. I gotta answer some questions here. Hold on. Thank you so much, Kevy. Jesse, hello, and Duck 2587. Evo pickups, yes. These are evolutions. They did a great job. If this is the original evolutions from 1987, they sounded great for their time. Unless if these are like the upgrades. Killing it, bro. Thank you, Jesse. Claudia, yeah, I got two Gibsons. I have a Les Paul Custom and a Les Paul Standard. Any advice for someone just learning? Practice, lots of practice. The two main things that help me out a lot is practice and repetitiveness. Those are the two key things. Play a lot and the same shit over and over again and start mixing it up once you start getting the hang of it. Yeah. Find something that's easy yet at the same time something that's going to be fun. You know, like learn a song that you really are interested in. Once you start learning it, you're like, oh, keep playing it. Or create your own song, you know, stuff like that. It's something that's going to be fun and interesting because the moment it starts getting boring and monotonous, you're not going to finish it. You know, you're going to put the guitar aside. It's going to collect dust for 20 freaking years. Then one or two things are going to happen. You're going to end up wanting to pick it up again and kick yourself in the ass wishing you had kept going with it. Or two, you ended up selling it and still end up kicking yourself in the ass for not continuing to play guitar. So that's my biggest thing. Keep going. Don't stop. It sounds great, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Doug. Be false. Anybody trying to learn New Orleans is the new Vietnam. Never heard of that one. I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to do this song first, and then I'll check it out. New Orleans is the new Vietnam. Jim, now I had this for a long time now. I bought it in 2017. All right, so what do we have in here? Yeah, Steve Vai guitar. Yeah, well, I guess Steve Vai guitar. His signature model from 1987, reissued in 2017, and it stopped production. So now we're doing, I guess, the Ibanez Pia. So this doesn't exist anymore. This is a reissue. This man been practicing. Gots to, man, every day. I even got a mini practice amp downstairs, so when I'm taking care of my daughter, I let her watch TV, and I'm like... Jim Britt, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Awesome, bro. Of course, you got throwing the flag in it. Let's see. So no, Jim, I've had this guitar for a minute. I like the colors very. Yeah, I know. That's why I got it, man. It's crazy. This thing is nuts. Steve Vai from 1987. What else have we got? That was badass. I'd say don't look ashamed when you make a small mistake. I can't help it. I criticize myself so hard when I do fuck up. I really do. That's me criticizing me when I mess up. I can't help the facial expressions either. I've gotten better because before I used to see me on stage when I used to play in a band and be like, fuck, mess up somewhere and be like, I used to get so angry and just throw a little temper. So I've gotten better. Let's put it that way. Okay, we need to check out what was the song this man said. Now I got to go back and look. Where did you write this at? You know, it's kind of cool. When I was just hanging out, I was doing this on TikTok just as a test. And I don't know if you guys would mind this at all, but when I'm downstairs, not plugged in the way I am professionally right now, I'm more of a kind of chill out setting. And I'm just more interacting than anything. I'm not playing any music. I'm just playing guitar and just, you know, chilling out and just kind of interacting more with you guys. Because when I'm playing guitar, I'm mainly focused on playing guitar. So, yeah, the RG550, I remember seeing that. It's like, ooh, that's a lot cheaper than this thing. I was like, I could have waited on this one, but that's okay. This is a collector's item. Because this was not that expensive when I bought it. It was $3,500 plus tax and shipping and fees and shit when I bought it back in 2017, when prices weren't as crazy as they are now. Now apparently this is a collector's item, so it's worth. I've seen it go for I think $9,000 on Reverb. I'm like, holy cow, dude! I can't let go of this thing though. I can't see myself apart from this. Yeah, I rarely play it as much as I play the other guitars, but yeah. Meta, thank you so much, man. Oh, I thought you had left. Siegel, what's good, man? I had a yellow 87 Camaro. Cop magnet. Oh, I bet. I'm bright. Look at me. Pull me over. For sure. Jeez. Ah, man, where is that? I don't remember who was the person that was trying to request a song. Or not request a song, but was learning how to play something. And I don't see it anymore. I don't have my glasses. And for some reason, this is in white and not the other way around. I don't know how to fix that, to be quite honest. So we'll just leave it as is for now, I guess. The blue light's messing with my eyes. Yeah, it is. I kind of feel like playing it. Should I play a little bit more Steve Vai, or let me go and repeat the song that I really butchered from Steve Vai. It was.
No, I'm very,
that
very
one.
shy.
Okay, I need to do this over again. I'm sorry. I'm fucking up left, right, and center. I haven't played this in forever.
No, I'm very, very
I'm not happy with it. Okay. I got about 80% of that right. Or 70% of that right, at least. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. Nice guitar. Thank you, Rick D. Ben, what's good? Siegel, Paul Gilbert did a Dio album type tribute CD, no vocals. All these instead. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. Really? Love that guitar. Thank you. J Gizmo? Is that J like in gent? Kind of, sort of? Moobs. Man. Love your t-shirt. Let's go. HHN, baby. Halloween Horror Nights. Guitar is epic. Fingers. Fury. Thank you so much, Moves. But a nice looking guitar. It's not the regular black and white guitar. You'll see. But that what makes it looks cool. I like different. I have a red guitar. I have a honeyburst guitar. Black guitars. Got 2 black guitars. Blue one, like a weird dark blue one. I have another floral. It's also more black than blue, but it's mixed in there. What else do I have in that collection? Oh, and the custom shop, which is like a turquoise. So I have a good mix of guitars. Can you play Pet Cemetery? No, I don't know that one. Head Crusher, I don't know that one. I know Megadeth, but I like their older stuff, not their newer stuff. I don't know the new stuff that's coming out in 2025 is. No, I'm not a big Dragon Force guy. Sorry. Although Herman Lee's new guitar looks kind of sick. I'm not a big PRS guy, but that's funny. I looked over in my YouTube, the YouTube I had pulled up, and I have Herman Lee's PRS, his Pro Series, or SE series. What does SE stand for in PRS? I don't know what that stands for. No, I don't know Hangar 18. You request that's a very long song I've never learned because it's too much. Something like that. It's been a minute. Because this shit is ill. Thank you, man. This is a White Lion Wink. That's for moves. love this album, man. This is one of my favorite albums. I love playing this one. It's not a hit, but it's so much fun to play. When I learned this, I was like, oh, this is so much fun, but it's not like the greatest song. Oh yeah, Vito was great, man. I grew up on Vito. He was my teacher, basically. Yeah, that's such a fun song. All right, who we got? Steve, all badass. Joe, hit me with Little Fighter. You got it. Nah, I'm gonna play the whole thing. Fuck just the solo. I'm gonna do the whole thing, Joe. The guitar has a thick, powerful sound. It's a combination, I believe. It's a combination because I have a great unit to push all the effects through. But yeah, this thing is, because of its basswood. It's basswood. It's very basswood is very dark, so it makes this guitar sound huge. I don't like my many Ibanez, but owning this one with a blue floral is my dream guitar. You have one? The blue floral? Who's that? Cooked Beef. Riffs Classic. Yeah, I'm more of a Jackson fanboy. I have Jacksons too. I have 2 of them? 3 of them. I have a Jackson Kelly Custom Shop. I have a Jackson KV7 from the Custom Shop also. They're all from the Custom Shops, I guess, because it's got the paperwork stating it's Custom Shop. But I also have a King V KV2 USA. They're all USA models. All 3 of them. But I heavily modified the KV2. I got rid of the EMGs that came with it. and I put Seymour Duncan, sorry. DiMarzio's X2N at the bridge, deactivator X at the neck, in color purple because it's got purple hardware. So meaning like the nut at the top is purple. Some of the hardware in the trem bar is purple. So I went with purple pickups, and I also found that they sold the pickup rings that are purple also. So really cool. But yeah, the blue floral. Do you own that or? This is a maple neck. Yeah. Well, it's got a couple of, I think it's like walnut also in between. Hold on a second. Cooked beef. Hold on 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. Was this the one you were talking about? Cooked beef? Yeah, sorry, the fingerprints. I didn't get a chance to wipe her down when I put her away last time I played because I left you in a rush. But yeah, is this the one? That's the one. This thing plays amazing. Let me just say, when I bought this, I actually, funny enough, you'll laugh when I tell you I have the receipt to this thing. Here's the receipt. I bought this in Sam Ash. I want you to really look at the date and you tell me. Did you see the date? So, yeah, that's when I bought it. That was my purchase date. So this thing has been with me for over 10 years. September 3rd. Oh, no way. 2015. Yeah, that's when I bought it. Yeah, the price on this back then was, sorry, that's part of the receipt that fell off. Apparently I have more. This one says paid, Sam Ash. Where's the price? Here it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. But this was the price back then in 2015. Honestly, I don't know. Let's look, shall we? I'm gonna take a peek at it. Let's see. So this is Ibanez. $77p. No, they're going for 17. So not that much. And they're still selling for brand new at Sweetwater. Sweetwater has one. Guitar Center has one. There's one on, is this Reverb? What is this? No, Used Gear for $1,200. So these things maintain their value, I tell you. She's a baddie. Yeah, she does. She plays amazing. When I first picked this thing up, I was blown away how amazing. It's very close to my Gem 777. Very close. And I mean very close. Minor things. Are just, would tweak it to be right up there with the 777. So let's just say that. The only thing I did to this thing was change out the trem bar. It's not your typical push pull or push trem bar in, whatever. It had the screw piece, and that kept getting loose. Because this type of bridge it kind of sucks. I prefer the Pro Edge that the 777 has, but you can swap that out easily. But all I did was swap out the arm, and it's amazing. And that guitar I have it tuned a half step down. It's twisted in the back. Not just a bridge, to be honest. It's set. Let me just tell you, this thing was set. I don't know if it was the setup that was amazing on this thing, but this thing plays amazing. Since then has not needed anything. And I recently swapped out that arm. That was the only thing. Other than that, this thing was amazing. It's worth it. Worth the money. Oh, Cook Beef, thank you so much, man. All right, let me play. I want to play Little Fighter. Little Fighter. Let the world. I need this to be louder. How can I make this louder? I need to one day really sit down and figure this out. Multi-delay, reverb. Okay, there we go. Much better. All right, then we can go to White Lion. We're going to play, come on. This thing is just not cooperating with me right now. That's why I need a pedal. What's good, man? fucked up. Janice is good. Yeah, not my best work, but Alright, Cook Beef, you're still in here? And Moobs, just out of curiosity, is that like a short word for man boobs? Or just Moobs? I'm just curious. The next pinch harmonic for the Moobs. Cooked beef. No. I got something better for you. I don't know psychosocial. Yasmin, hello. How's it going? Kush, what's good, bro? Sounds great. Thank you so much, man. I got something better for you. Do you know? I'm gonna play. Do you know Firehouse? Yeah, I don't know psychosocial. That's a very low tuning. I don't have a guitar tuned to that low at all. Okay, I'll let you guys do the comparison. I'm gonna switch guitars and you tell me which one sounds better. But I'm gonna play. I just finished playing White Lion, right? Actually, let me see something. Oh, too late. I got out of it. Never mind. This is always such a fun song to play. The only thing I need to do is buy on this guitar is buy the springs that don't resonate a lot, because these do. Not these, but the ones in the Gem 77P. Oh shit! I didn't realize I put it back. right, there you go. Cooked beef. That was just for you. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's go. Satch Boogie. I don't know. Steve, I don't know that one. I've heard of it, but Shafiq, let's go. Hello, hello. Muhammad. Pawana One Kali. I don't know what that is. Immense. I wonder if it's the wood or even it could be the pickups. The pickups are different. These are still the evolutions, but these are like the upgraded versions. Yeah, I feel like they have more sustain. This is the Gem Premium, so the 77. It's called the 77P. Just look up Ibanez 77P. You know what? I haven't played this in a long time. How about I give it a shot? Ah, this one's fun too. Okay, I'll play this one first and then that's the other one after. Okay, that was fun. Let's go back to reading. Lip syncing on point. Do I get an A on that one, Jasmine? I get an A. Soul design. Your guitar sounds dope. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Carlos. Lighters up. Oh, the good old days. The lighters. Remember those? We used to light people's hair on fire because they had too much hairspray. That was a good old day. Go through my collection of pics. Steve Vai brings back memories, dude. Yeah. Can't go wrong with either of these. Wait, hold on. Moob said, what did Moob say? Where is he at? This gal from over the pond has to go. Thank you so much. Freaking awesome. Oh, you leaving? Okay, I got it. I was like, oh, thank you, Moves, for coming through. I appreciate you. Sorry that I missed you. You might be gone by now. Jungle thriving. I love it. I'm lurking, Pete. Don't lurk with me. I want you to be in it. Be in it. Be all in it. All in the flavor. You're part of the family. So I was like, were you a punk rocker too, like me? At one point, yeah, I was. Let me actually, you know what? You gave me an idea. I'm gonna play something for you. So this is the song. I'm gonna play the backing track and I'll play over it. But this was the song that helped me understand the fretboard on the guitar. So just stick around for this one. I'm gonna play this. This one's I guess it'll be a dedication to you if you're a punk rock. If you were a punk, I still am kind of a punk rocker ish, but I grew up more in like 80s, 90s ish. I wasn't a big fan when Nirvana came out and ruined everything. Like here I am doing one of those. Here comes Nirvana. I was like, fuck me. Are you kidding me? That was the new guitar era. But here's a fun one. Here is a fun one. Let me see if I have this muted. Yes, I do. Let me unmute this.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the grace. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It'll keep setting up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Or am I just sad? I win, so I shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like obsession bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. Shall quit avoid it 'cause it's bringing
So yeah, I went from playing this song over and over again, like and now revisit it years later. Here I am playing this with a solo and everything, all improv. By the way, that wasn't planned. All right, I'm going to play the elephant for you guys. That was not good. There you go, the elephant. Playing with which simul amp? I don't know what a simul amp is. Oh, it's amp simulator, I guess. I'll show you. That's what I'm using. Fractal audio. I have the Axe-Fx 3. I just got this not long ago. So the brand new Axe-Fx 3 Mark II Turbo. Long ass name. I should have gotten the Axe-Fx 4. Wait for it, but we don't know when that comes out because these units they last for about 7 years. And this came out I think in like 2021. Yeah, I sold my amplifier. I had an amplifier that sat this high. It was the, if you know who Misha Mansour is from the band Periphery, who, by the way, is a very heavy user of the Fractal audio stuff. He had an amplifier built around him. So it was the PV Invective 120. I had the head, and I had the same setup, the PV Invective 120, but beneath that was the 2x12 with I think it was a greenback and a vintage 30 for sure. I don't remember if it was creamback or greenback. I think it's greenback. But a greenback and a vintage 30, and then a 4x12 underneath that with same setup, greenback, vintage 30, in an X pattern. So yeah, this thing stood this tall. So I sold it because I wasn't using it. I'm not gigging or anything. So I said, you know what? This unit would be perfect. And let me just tell you, if I'd have bought this from the beginning, even though yes, it's close to $3,000, this was a heck of a lot cheaper than that amp, to be honest. And it does a lot more. It just doesn't come with a whole speaker setup. If you're gigging, then that's a whole different story. But yeah, this thing does it all. It does a lot more than what I'm using it for right now. I'm using probably 0.5% of what it's capable of doing right now. All right, let's switch up real quick. Let's play. I'm in the mood for... Is this my pick? Yeah, it is. Oh, there's the other pick. Oh my gosh, I was looking for it. It's still good too. Oh well, I'll keep them both out. Let's do... It's going to be fun. Oh my gosh, day and night. How did I put Skid Row and it put sleep music? Fuck, I'm not trying to sleep. I'm trying to rock out. Rock out my cock out. Hello. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hey, we weren't doing that yet because I'm trying to get to the... I need the album. Give me the fucking album. There we go. I'm going to do Sweet Little Sister first because this is fun. Blind. How much did I spend on what? Good grief, it's good. You know any LP songs? LP? Another case of quitting guitars. You should have kept going with it, man. Thank you, Desmond. So cooked beef, you know, I think it's like, oh, yes, I did. Okay, I read that part. I'm starting again in June, okay. By the way, I did not hear a thing you said. No, I was just reading your comment. You should have, I was saying, you should have never stopped. Unless it was something medically speaking, but I get that. Turn up my mic a little bit more. I just don't want it to peak. It's just peaking right now. The Fractal audio system. So the Fractal audio system. So I was saying, cooked beef is that you should have never stopped, unless if there was something stopping you, like medically speaking or something crazy. Then I get that. I can understand that completely. But that's one of your cases is like the same thing. I keep reading over and over again. People pick up their guitars and they start it and they never finish it. They put it aside and then, then they regret it later down the line. So like that's something that you should have kept going with it, because let me just tell you, it's a great way to get out of this reality that we're in this world, man. My family and guitar playing are my two biggest things that help me put things in perspective and help me through life. So, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate it. Blind, the Fractal audio system to get that effect. Yeah. So depending on what you're doing, I'm assuming that you would like to do something a little bit not so extreme. So the Axe Effects is something that I wanted because I just wanted it, because you can do so much with it. But they have like the floor models, which is called the FM3. There's the FM3, which is great. They sound nothing different. They're exactly the same. They have the actual system set up. Here, let me show you guys. Let me make it easier. And excuse my mess. Yes, I do have a mess. But I'm going to show you guys. All right, pull the mic away a little bit. So that's the Axe Effects system, the unit. So it's a rack mount. They sell. I'll make it easy for you guys. This is the program it uses, but each one of their devices have a has a, what do you call it? Has their own version. Like this is Axe Edit 3, and then they have the FM3 Edit or whatever it's called. But I'll show you. Let me just pull this over here and make life easier. So you go to shop now. So this is what I got. This is the Axe Effects. This is what I got. That's the price. Out the door with taxes and fees and everything is $27 and change. However, you can get the FM9. That's the one. This is a floor unit. This is one I was considering. Like with me, yes, I bought the Axe Effects. So let's put this in perspective real quick. $24.99, right, for the Axe Effects. I don't have a pedal for it, so I have to manually. This is the system, so I have to literally go in here, right? If I want distortion, if I want clean, I have to physically go in and press 1. If I want distortion, physically go in and press 8. So I have to literally do this, stop what I'm doing, and do this. Now, that's if you get this unit. Most people don't get this unit because of the price point, and it's kind of overkill. Even for me, it's overkill, to be quite honest. But I don't care. I wanted it, and this is what I got. I'll have this for a long time. So with this unit, I'm actually have to buy. So put in perspective: $24.99 plus taxes, so $2,700 out the door, right? Then I have to get the foot controller, which is this guy. This is the foot controller for the Axe Effects. That's another $750 on top of that, plus taxes, plus shipping fees and all that shit. So easily you're already over $3,000. Easily. Does that make sense? So I would say for someone like you, maybe the FM9. FM9 is an extreme still unit. You can also do the FM3, which most people go with. Most people who are local artists, they go with this because, and it's still expensive, $1,099. But it does any and everything that the Axe Effects 3 does. It's just that the Axe Effects has a lot more headroom for creating packages. So to kind of help you understand what the Axe Effects 3 can do, which is this guy, a lot of people like Misha Mansour, Steve Vai, all these people, what they're doing now is they're creating. You can create your own sound with this thing, right? and then make it into like a patch or a plugin, sell it to a website or whatever, and make money off of it. Because I was like, oh yeah, you can buy my plugin now for this, that, and the third. Da, da, da. I don't know. Oh, I'm Jeff Loomis. I have, this sound that you could purchase through blah blah blah, and then you end up spending $60 and they get the money for it. So this is the kind of unit that they all use, and they create sounds out of it. They create their own sound, mesh them together, and then make a plugin, and then boom, they're making money off of that. So this is what this unit does, and then some and more in a bag of chips. So if I were you and you're doing simple stuff, like you're just going to get a sound out of it, a what do you call it? Sounds that are already plugged in, and you just pick a sound and you go with it, then this will be perfect. Even though it's still that much more expensive. I was going to go with the FM9 because it's a floor unit, all in one, but I wanted more headroom. So I said, you know what, I'll get this, and I still have enough money for the floor unit, so I'm gonna get that soon. The end of the month, I'm gonna be getting that. So yeah, so this is where I got it from. If you guys want to check out more stuff, just go to fractalaudio.com. And yeah, this video is not sponsored at all. So Fractal, if you want to give me some money, free shit, something, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe, something. Jeez, promoting your fucking shit. So hopefully that explains it and that helps. Of course, I got you. John, what's good? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So I can't wait to get the floating unit so I can go back and forth between the sounds and not have to like stop what I'm doing to freaking click on number 1 or number 8 or number 7 or 4 or 5. Like there's other sounds in here too. Look, so this is my clean so far. I'm not happy with it, but it's what I got. That's 4 or 5. There you go. Oh, look how that's loud. And this is my sound. This is my best one. I love this one. This sound is the best for me. For my style, at least. All right, let's have fun with this. See what I mean? You see what I mean? I have to stop. Think of where my program is. Look for number 8 to go into distortion, to then quickly go back at number 1 back into clean. It's ridiculous. I miss Skid Row. Those are the good old days. You said what? Thank you, Jazz. Of course. Always showing love, Jasmine. I love you, man. Something about Canada. Hold on. I saw someone. Ever heard of Bleecker Ridge? Cool Canadian band. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Let me see. Bleecker Ridge. Bleecker. I guess the only Canadian band I know is Nickelback. They're from Canada, right? Okay. Small Town Deed. 2010. Oh, they've been around for a minute. Hold on. There you go. iTunes is doing a stupid thing again. That's kind of cool. Okay, I kind of like them. It's really cool. Tone, what's good, man? How you been? AC/DC. Sounderstruck. You mean Thunderstruck? Sunderstruck. That sounds very Spanish, don't it? Can you play Sunderstruck from AC/DC? Oh, that's how my parents used to have. My father still has the accent. Mom, unfortunately, passed away, but yeah, they both had the Spanish accent. Can you play the AC/DC Sunderstruck? It was funny. Oh man, struggle with English. It was. I loved it to death. My mom, I remember, said her sing some of the tunes in English and with her Spanish little accent. He's so I was played.
be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones I'm meant to follow. For that's enough to want you.
So much fun. Here's another fun one I forgot all about. If I remember how to play it, let me go back to... Good old days. Remember if it's this one or not, or if it's, hold on, let me go to the album. It's not the song. I was like, this doesn't feel like, oh, I think it's Free. Yeah. Fade to Black. Yeah, I don't know Fade to Black, unfortunately. I haven't learned that one. Oh my gosh, this coffee is amazing. Gee willikers. All right, let me go back to playing Skid Row. Because I wanted to play a song from that album. Oh my gosh, something in my ear. Oh, what's up, Em? Let's go, Carlos. Let's go. I haven't played that in forever. Stream Hams, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys want to hear something wild. So, you know, Skid Row has their semi-hard songs and then their love songs. And, you know, nobody has looked at this one. This one's called Midnight Tornado. Listen to this song I think this is their heaviest song they've ever written. The heaviest and their darkest. Heavy. It's heavy. Jersey Gems. Oh, I love the name. It's crazy. This song is nuts. Yeah, there wasn't a hit at all, but man, it's their heaviest song. I used to rock this song all the time. And I never owned a denim jacket. I really wish I wanted one. But living in Puerto Rico was pointless because it was hot as hell. It was always hot. You're always wearing, shorts and stuff. Let's see. What else can I play? Let me go through the E list. Oh, this is a fun one. I don't think I played this one on this guitar for a Yeah, I don't know any White Snake, unfortunately. I was thinking about doing it after this. Thanks, T-Bye. James, what's good, man? How are you? All right, now that I'm kind of sort of fully warmed up. It takes an old man like 10 years to warm up. And then he's too tired to play. That's me. That is I. That is I. Heads up.
Heads up!
Still animals. I love that part. I don't know. I wonder how he did that with some effect. Damn, been sleeping for 24 hours. I think the fact that I don't know scares me. Ooh, got a little sick and threw up. Bro, you should go to the hospital, or at least urgent care, at the bare minimum. Go get checked out, bro. Don't sit around and wait for shit to get worse. Then again, I should take my own advice. I usually typically wait around 48 hours. If things don't start getting better or don't start feeling better, then I'll go to the hospital. But typically anything I start feeling sick or whatever, I start getting better the next day, and I'm like, okay, as long as it's nothing. I want to do answer? Is it the answer?
De antwoorden zijn altijd al
This is such a
aanwezig.
fun song. cause of is stress and depression. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm telling you, go see a doctor, man. Go get your mind right, bro. You know, mental health. Especially nowadays, man. It's crazy. We need to take care of our mind and our body. Thank you, Jungle. Appreciate it. I want to go back and revisit Mr. David Lee Roth. I need to learn his other song that he plays with Steve Vai. It's what is it called? Yankee Rose. I want to learn this one so bad. I really need to sit down and learn this one. I wish I knew it. I don't even know what I... Is that right? Does that sound right? I don't know.
Well, let me roll up onto the sidewalk and take a look. Yes. Whoa! She's beautiful. I'm talking about a Yankee Rose. She holds me. Are you ready for a new sensation? Well, here's a shot heard round the world. Are you ready
Yeah.
for more?
I need to learn this song. It sounds like a lot of fun. There's a lot going on, but one day I'll sit down and learn it. For now, I'll just do this one. Hold on. That's too loud. Which is the other one? Where's the other song? Oh, I'm missing a song here. Where is it at? Keenan, I see that. What's good? Carlos. Alexandra, what's good? was fun. And that's a hard song to play, to be honest. Hold on. Let me go back. Ooh, wait. I missed a lot. Wow. Okay. Alexander's in there. Reese. Man, you make that guitar cry and sing. Thank you so much, Carlos. I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you. Alexander is good. Muhammad Dali. Hey, bro. Wow, nice riff. Thank you so much, Muhammad. I appreciate you. Reese, fuck yes. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hello. Sean Cousin is really good. You're nailing it. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. Alexander's, yes, sir. Sean, I'm having a great time. Hell yeah. You got to. You have fun with it. This is my fun moments. So fucking awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Aw, you guys are awesome, man. You always best music, Pedro. J Comments good. Thank you so much, man. Eagle what's happening? Oh, is that what you're saying? Full of spirit and happiness. Have to, Muhammad, man. It's a messed up world out there. We gotta be happy. Eddie is deaf smiling. Killing it, Jason Becker. Yeah, man. Gotta show love to the man right there. He could have been one of the Incredibles. I mean, he was for the time being, but his lifespan of guitar playing got cut short. He still writes, which is incredible. Thank you, James. Great day. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'm praying for you, dog. For real. Like, you need to get your head straight, man. For real. Do things that make you happy. Sean's drum, you as well, brother. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. Sending a spooky pumpkin for the awesome guitar vibes. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. I appreciate you. Reese, I subscribe, man. I now want more. Of course, fam. You got it. Thank you, Jazz. That's it right there. The real MVP right there. 2 minutes of midnight, please do this to my birthday. 2 minutes to me. Is that the one? The Iron Maiden? Good Lord, I haven't heard that song in years. Is it spelled TWO or TWO? TWO, or is it the number 2? I don't remember. I don't even remember what album that was. Two minutes to midnight. What the hell is he doing there? What is he doing? he does a lot. He does a lot. I don't know.
Don't you pray for my soul anymore. 2 minutes to
Okay, yeah, I have to sit back and learn this song. Sounds like fun. There's also another one that goes like this. That's a fun one too. Oh shoot, Rezo, what's good? Resolution. Yeah, man. I love playing what do you call it there? Wesley, what's good? Quentin. Oh shit. Okay, a lot of people. Hi, brother. Yeah, all is good, man, over here. Happy birthday to me. Thanks, bro. Oh, happy birthday. Decide what's good, man. Aren't you working? I think he's in California, but not positive. Who's in California? What's the ops? Okay, fam. Thanks, chaps. Thanks with an F. That's funny. Thanks. Thanks for the quick chat, Pete. No problem, Wesley. I love the way you say thanks. It sounds like thanks, but doesn't. That's crazy. That's funny. Oh, me? I'm from Florida. Well, I was born in New York. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, just like the rivers. I forgot the lyrics. It's been a long, long time coming. Originally from Puerto Rico, or New York, raised in Puerto Rico, and then moved back to New York, and now I live in Florida. So yeah. So born in New York, raised in Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, Puerto Rican descent. Hopefully I answered all your questions. Lincolnshire, England. Okay, let's go. That's why I figured that's where it was, because I've never heard thanks, but when I said it, I was like, oh, that sounds like thanks, but with a British accent. Very nice. Okay. Texas, New Mexico. That's what you're from, Carlo? So what's your nationality? No more coffee. Shit. I miss my Puerto Rican coffee. Bustelo. Ah, the Caribbean. That explains that nice tan. Yeah. The permanent tan, baby. I rarely go out in the sun. It's funny enough that I live in Florida and I rarely go outside in the sun. Man, I picked up the guitar when I was a kid. I was like 11 years old. So funny story. I got into a motorcycle accident, right? Broke my collarbone. I was big into motorcycles. Motocross was my shit back when I was a kid. I got a little CR80. But anyways, I broke my collarbone. And I was laid up for a minute. You know, at 11 years old, you heal pretty quickly. So it took me about 3 months. But 3 months as a kid, it's a very long time. So I picked up an acoustic. I told my dad, I was like, hey, Dad, I want an electric. But he was like, you was expensive. Look what you did with the motorcycle, blah, 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 blah. Like, he went through all this tantrum. You know how parents are. So, anywho, I picked up he gave me an acoustic. Long story short. He said, told me, you do something with this. If you can do something with this, then we'll think about an electric guitar. I'm like, all right, cool. So he set me up for failure because the acoustic, the back of the neck was broken off the body. It was still holding on, like I can tune somewhat, but it kept like, as soon as I started tuning stuff, it started moving forward. I'm like, oh man. And then the axis was like that high. The strings were super high off the off the fretboard. I'm like, I can't tune this. How do you want me to play this? Like I said, if you could do something with this, we'll think about buying a new guitar. I'm like, damn it. So he's like, yeah. So basically, play me a song. If you can figure out how to play a song on this, then we'll think about your buying an electric guitar. So I came up with the bright idea of detuning all the other strings, tuning the E to standard, just a small string. It held, and it was pretty close to the fretboard. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I learned how to play. That was it. As soon as I learned that, I practiced it, learned it, and went up there and said, Dad, look. And that was it. He had to buy me an electric guitar. That moment forward, I started learning stuff. I wanted to learn how to play Wait by, I was going to say Def Leppard, by White Lion. That was the first hard solo I learned. But I also bought a booklet for my solos and learned stuff like that. I learned that. That was on the book. That was an exercise. There was that one. There was also this one, which sounded weird. But when you played it fast, it sounded amazing. This one. That's in the booklet. Like he says, so if you're playing this sequence, blah, 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 blah. So while he's talking, I'm sitting there listening to it, like, okay. And then when you hear the fast version of that, it sounds like this. I haven't played that in a while. Holy cow, that was hard. Sound like Eddie, yeah. I think that's where we got it from, to be honest. Can you play some Ghost, my brother? Of course. What do you want to hear? While you figure that one out real quick, I want to play some, hold on, let me go to E. There's like 2 more songs I want to play. Here we go. Fuck. I can never find a good spot for this damn coffee mug. Hold on. Let me feel it. Oh, there's no easy way to figure that out. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, who that? What's good, man? People, my good morning shreds. Let's go. Hello, hello. Wait, what did I miss back here? Hold on. Okay. So we got Rez. I earned this from the tab. I was 13. Nice. Oh, yeah. This is a fun song. Nice job again. Thank you so much. Somebody asked for the gem. Hey, good. Thank you so much, Jacob. Hendrix Rocks and Rolls. Because it's amazing, Jeff. Pete, you look at hella sexy. Thank you, Hudat. I appreciate you. I can see much better with the bright guitar. Extra bright, just for you, Jim. Hudat should be in a famous band. I don't want to. I've done that before. Been there, done that. I'm good. It was fun while it lasted. Realize that we're living in the golden years. Let's go. The lyrics. Hudat, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. You know this is all going to go towards gear. I got more gear that I'm going to be purchasing for the pedal. I need the pedal to be switching back and forth from clean, distortion to lead and all that good stuff. Let's get you some Ghosts. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. I got some guitars for this stuff. Let me leave this plugged in because that noise is just annoying. Pantera. I don't know any. Well, I do know Pantera. What amp am I using? I'm using a modeler. Basically, it's called Fract. It's from Fractal Audio, the company, and it's called the Axe FX 3 Mark II Turbo. HBO Max with some Cinemax, Honda Type R. You know, Nissan Maxima. Hey, Tim, dude, it's like what, 10 mile? It should come with a pedal. It's like 10 mil. It should, yeah. But you know, companies got to make their money. And to be quite honest, and I never said this about a gear before. This gear, honestly, for how much I paid for it, it should be worth more. Now that I'm looking at it and playing with it and figuring things out, I'm like, everything you know, back in the day, they used to have these racks, and used to have a rack of chorus, one for delay, another rack for flange, another one for pitch, another one for whatever, you know. It was a whole rack, and it would do all these things. So picture all of that balled into one, because this thing even has like wah effect pedals, which that's another thing I want to buy for it, is the expression pedal, so I could do wah effects in it. You can do volume effects, you can do swells. There's so much this thing can do. There's like a quadrillion amps in here, a billion cabinets that you can mix and match with. Like there's so much. You could even take, like in the studio, on the microphone, you know how you would change the microphone angle from the cone of the actual speaker. It has that. Like, it's ridiculous, the amount of stuff that you could do with this. So honestly, this is a great investment if you play guitar. So I get that why they sell the you know, the pedal apart. But anyways, let me go grab the other guitar. I'll be right back. I got to put one away at least. Ah, fuck it. I'll just put it on the floor. I always got to pull out a Jackson guitar at some point, right? All right, let's do some Ghost, shall we? Let's start off with Lacrima. Make sure the volume is good. Hold on. Volume's all the way. Yep. Our Def Leppard from UK. Yeah, love Def Leppard, man. They're amazing. Got you some Ghost, Quentin. Millie was good. I'm done. Okay, wait, hold on. So, cry, am I go nice? Righteous, bro. Yeah, everybody knows. Singing it. What's up, Millie? I listen to that song all day, brother, because of you. It makes me so happy. Did you like my little salsa dance in between? Took a loan out to buy some eggs yesterday. They taste just as good as I remember. Jeez. Rezo, you're funny, bro. Apology for one of my past comments there, Peter. And it was where does he get all his equipment from? I'm sorry, chap. The pennies only just dropped. The pennies only just dropped. It's all the donations to good cause. All the best. Oh, thank you, Wesley. Appreciate it. I mean, I don't remember any foul comments or anything like that. But yeah, do you still want information on the equipment, or are you good? Let me know. Mr. Sister, say to me something changed to beat you, fucker, or listen to that all day because of you. You're welcome. I'm gonna play Rats, or should I do? Oh, damn, they're all so good. I'm gonna do Little Sunshine. Fuck it, I don't care what you guys think. Okay, hold on. Are you all fast playing? Then, Pete, of what about John Lennon or? Yeah, I didn't grow up on listening to any John Lennon or Paul or George. I'm not all fast playing, but I'm trying to think. I don't think all my I play some slow songs. Like I don't know, consider like 18 Alive, those 18 Alive from Skid Row, or Sweet Child of Mine. I feel like those are slower songs. I'm pretty sure I could play them, but I'm just not attracted to that type of song style. Should I say style? I've heard John Lennon. I'm like, nah, I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not really like. But thank you, punk. Yes. I was playing some some fun punk songs, like what is it called? Pop punk, pop punk, like Blink 182. I was playing that. I wasn't playing that earlier, but I was playing Green Day. That was fun. No, I don't know any Deftones. Well, there's punk, and then there's pop punk. There's like the underground punk stuff, which I mainly listen to pop punk, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna go back to it. Johnny's, what's good? Been a minute.
Go.
All right, you guys. I've been on here for almost 4 hours. I'm going to go rest up, eat some lunch, chill. Maybe I'll hop on later. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being part of this family right here, because this is what we are. We're a freaking family, and we hold each other up. Heck yeah. Good stream. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you so much. You know what? Hold on. Hold, please. I have to do this one thing before I go. And Jasmine Wu, you have been blessed. Welcome to the family. Officially, welcome to the family. Officially. Let's go. This is just for Jasmine right now. Right there, even with the kill switch. All right, you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And follow me on, if you want, TikTok. Also, I'm over there as well. I'll be doing my lives a little more personally, I guess. Anyway, love you guys. Take care. See you next time.